One cold, clear winter night, you crawl into bed and drift off to sleep. After a while, you begin to dream. You dream that you are in a place that you have never been before. You begin to wonder how you got there and how you are going to get home. You begin walking along a path. You climb up a hill, come to a clearing. There you see an old man tending his flock of sheep. You walk cautiously over to him and say, "Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you tell me how to get home?" The shepherd looks at you with ancient wisdom in his eyes.
There is only one way for you to get home from here. You must complete a hero's journey. Go to the castle on the other side of the great mountain. There you will find a map. If you follow the instructions exactly, you will find your way home.
So you begin walking. You walk long and far. And eventually, after the long trek over the great mountain, you come to the castle. You walk cautiously over the drawbridge. And open the huge door. You enter a long, dark hallway with doors on each side. You walk through the hallway until you come to a door that says,
"Hall of Costumes, begin here."
You enter and turn on the light. The room is filled with closets and boxes and drawers, each overflowing with costumes of every kind. There are dresses and animal skins. There are coats and capes and hats and shoes and boots and paws. There's absolutely anything that you need to dress in any kind of costume that you want, to become any kind of character that you can imagine. And in other boxes are all kinds of tools and helping things. There are ropes and lights and long cans and square boxes and rainbows and moonbeams. There is even one beautiful golden chest that says on the side, "Magic Stuff." You look around and see a small table. On the table is a map. You pick it up and read it. It has several rooms marked out and says in big letters,
"This way home."
In the center of the map is a large red X, and printed right next to it the word treasure. You read the instructions carefully. If you wish to get home, you must complete this journey. You must take this map and successfully get through each of these halls until you reach the treasure. You must get the treasure in order to go home. Before you leave, you may take anything that you want or need from the Hall of Costumes to help you on your journey. You may dress like any kind of animal or man or woman or alien or child or anything else that you choose. And you may take anything that you want or need from the boxes of helping things. You may even take something from the chest of magic stuff. But once your journey has begun, you cannot go back. So be sure to take all that you need. You begin to select the costume that is just right for you. You try one, then another, and still another. Until you decide on the perfect costume for your journey. And then you begin to gather up all the helping things from the boxes, being sure to take all that you need. You feel complete, and you look around one last time to see if there's anything that you have forgotten. You walk over to the golden chest and you fill a pouch with magic stuff. Just before you leave the Hall of Costumes, you see a big mirror as big as you. Look into it. How do you look? What costume have you chosen for your journey? And how do you feel as you look at yourself in the mirror right now? Feeling ready, you take the map and step out into the hallway. According to the map, the first stop is the Hall of Obstacles. So you walk through the hallway until you see the door. There it is.
The Hall of Obstacles.
You open the door and walk in. But what's this? There's broken glass everywhere, and when you look down at your feet, somehow you have on no shoes. Quickly think. What can you do? What helping thing have you brought with you that could help you here? Take a minute to decide. And then, in your imagination, try it. Good move, it worked. And now you are past the glass and on your way again. And you keep walking through the Hall of Obstacles until you can't go any further, because now you come right up to a huge pond of quicksand. You look as far as you can to the right and as far as you can to the left. There is no way around. You must cross. But how? What can you think of to do to get yourself to the other side? Perhaps something you brought with you, or something that you can make up in your mind. Better yet, think of another time in your life when you did something that you didn't think you could do. Yes, maybe that would work here. Take the time to think it through, and then give it a try. All right, it worked. You did it. And now you are on the other side of the quicksand and on your way again. You walk and walk through the Hall of Obstacles until you see yet another problem to overcome. For right there in the middle of the path is a very big, very mean-looking person. You try to go around them, but they won't let you pass. Think again. What can you do? Perhaps there is something you can say. Or think of a quality that you have inside that you could use here. Like, think of something that you are good at, that if this person knew about it, it might make a difference to them. Think of what you are going to do or say, and now, try it. Yes, whatever it was the right thing, because the person let you pass. And now you come to the end of the Hall of Obstacles. You know it is the end because you see a light above a door, and it says in red and white letters,
Exit.
You made it! You pass out of the Hall of Obstacles, and you are back in the hallway again. Take a minute now to recall your journey through the Hall of Obstacles. What special things did you do there? What things worked best for you? And how do you feel now that you have successfully completed your journey through the Hall of Obstacles? Remember these things because they may help you again on your journey through the castle. You are now ready to go on. You take out the map and look at it again. The next stop, it says, is the Hall of Fear. You don't feel too good about this one at first, but you are determined to go on. So you walk through the hallway until you see the door. There it is.
The Hall of Fear.
You put your hand on the door and your heart is pounding because you're afraid. But everybody is afraid sometimes, so you push the door open and go in. It's dark in here and cold. You reach for the light, but it doesn't work. You hear deep gurgling noises from the corners of the room. Something reaches out and touches you. You scream and jump away. And then you stop. Close your eyes. You catch your breath. You just remember for a minute who you are. And all the things that you have with you on your journey to help you overcome everything in your way. You begin walking again, this time feeling your strength, your courage, and your pride. Something touches you again, but this time you don't run away. You just keep walking and remembering who you are. The thing moves away and lets you move unharmed. And you notice that as you walk slowly through the Hall of Fear, that as long as you keep remembering the qualities that exist inside of you, like strength, courage, love, beauty, and pride, that nothing bothers you. Everything just lets you pass. Pretty soon you see a light, and as you get closer, you see that it too is a sign that says,
Exit.
you made it, and you pass out of the Hall of Fear and are now back in the hallway again. Take another minute now to recall your journey through the Hall of Fear. What was it like in there? How did you feel in the beginning? What did you do to feel safer? And how do you feel to have successfully completed your journey through the Hall of Fear? You now feel ready to go on. You take out the map and again see that there is just one more hall to conquer before you reach the treasure. It is the Hall of the Unknown. It feels a little scary because you don't know what to expect. But with all that you have accomplished on your journey so far, you feel capable of meeting more challenges. So you begin once more to walk through the hallway searching for the door. There it is.
Hall of the Unknown.
You confidently open the door and go in. Yuck! It smells gross in here. And then you see why. You see that this is not a hall. It is not a room of any kind. It's a cave. And there are animal-like creatures everywhere. Mostly ones that you've never seen before. You stand there waiting, certain that something is about to happen. And sure enough, out of nowhere flies a giant blue bird with fiery red eyes and a yellow beak. It flies right at you. This time you're prepared. You have taken out one of the special helping things and you use it. It works! The bird flies away. But then a band of insects swarms you. They're all over you, pinching you and biting you. You try to shake them off, but you can't. For a minute you don't know what to do. But then you remember the magic stuff. You got it from the golden chest. You take it from the pouch and you use it. And it works. The insects can't hurt you anymore and they fly away. You're getting close to the treasure now. You can sense it.
Treasure.
You take out the map. You are close.
Treasure.
You are very near the spot on the map, marked with a large red X. You look around, measuring, calculating, and then you see that there's a huge rock, as big as a room, lying right on the spot where the X is supposed to be. You walk over and try to push it out of the way. But you can't. You're not strong enough. So you back up, close your eyes, and once again remember the qualities inside of you. You think about your strength, your courage, and your pride. You walk over to the rock again and push. It's working. The rock is beginning to move. Then you run out of strength, so you back up again. But now something strange is happening, for you are not pushing and the rock is beginning to move all by itself. Then you see why. For out of the one side of the rock comes a giant tail, and out from the other side of the rock, a giant head, breathing smoke and fire. And you see that this is no rock, it's a sleeping dragon. You've awakened it. It was curled up around the treasure, and now it is looking for you because it knows that you have come for that treasure. What will you do? Will you quit? No, you've come too far. Will you let your fear stop you? No. Remember what you did in the Hall of Fear? You can't stop now. Just remember who you are and all that you have with you on your journey. Most of all, remember how much you want to go home. But now the time has come to decide what you will do because the dragon is fully awake now and coming after you. So now, you must reach deep inside and find your power. You must find the power that is inside, the power that you can always use when things get really tough. But you must find that power. You must find that power now and make it stronger because the dragon is coming. Use your power. Use it now. And then there is silence. You are lying on the ground and everything is quiet. All you can hear is the beating of your own heart and your own deep breathing. What happened? Can you remember? Oh, yes, your power. You can still feel it swirling in your body. And then you remember the dragon. You open your eyes and look around, and there, lying next to you, is the dragon's huge tail. It's lying very still. And you remember why you came here and search quickly with your eyes, looking for... Can it be? It is! It's the treasure! You crawl over to it and pick it up. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a giant crystal ball. And as you look into it, you notice that you can see yourself reflected back at you. You hold it in your lap and close your eyes. You begin to feel calm and relaxed, almost as though you are drifting through space and time. You feel so calm and peaceful that you just drift for a while. Then quietly and gently you feel someone touch you, and you hear a familiar voice. "Wake up, honey," they say. "It's time for school." "School?" you say, and you sit straight up and open your eyes wide. You are home, in your own bed, in your own room, and as you look carefully around you, you notice that everything is the same as it was before you went on the journey. Everything is exactly the same. Everything except you.